Food is a part of camping that I look forward to. If we're not on a backpacking trip, we like to make sure that we take our time and really plan out some nice meals. I feel like not being in the comforts of our home presents us with a great opportunity to explore different ways to cook, and therefore pushes us out of the routine that we sometimes find ourselves in. It makes for a more fulfilling trip and is a great way to spend your time while being out in nature. For this trip, I wanted to make some stuff ahead of time and utilize the peppers that we grew this year. I started with a hot sauce using serrano chilies. I added some vinegar, water, and oil to help liquefy it while preserving it at the same time and giving it a nice texture. With the jalapenos we grew, I did a quick pickle and added some fresh carrots to the mix.
Amazing.
It's like a hell of a feast.
Where to start?
Oh, yeah. So tell us a little bit about the Wildfish Cannery.
Well, they're a cannery in Alaska that does a bunch of different stuff. So the cool thing here is that a friend of mine, John, sent these to me. He's working with them. So he sent me kind of this mixed selection, but what we chose here was smoked sockeye, some smoked herring, and what he told me about the herring was that it's coming out of the Bering Sea, so it's really cold, really healthy water. So these are very, you know, dense, rich, oily. And then we have smoked octopus, which we kind of discussed about the sort of moral things about eating octopus, but
They're pretty cool creatures.
they are. So it's giant Pacific octopus, but what this is it's a bycatch of the Pacific cod fishery. So they catch them in the net a lot of times, or in the nets or catch or whatever, and then what would happen before is they would actually get chunked up and sold as salmon, or not salmon, halibut bait. But these guys decided to try smoking it, and it's cool. It's supposed to have, like, he was telling me that, you know, the whole you are what you eat, so these things taste a lot like crab and all that. So smoked octopus, smoked herring, and smoked sockeye salmon.
All right.
And then everything else. The herring. So he recommended eating that with something spicy and pickled. So we got some pickled green beans in there.
This could be a nice little palate cleanser, along with that.
You pickled the green beans, is that right?
I did, yep. They were beautifully fresh from the farmer's market.
And then you ruined them.
And then I extended the life of them.
Yeah,
The
herring's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Nice and crispy.
Oh, yeah. That's a good combination. Wow.
And some of this softer cheese.
What a lunch that was. That was incredible. Big shout out to John. Thanks for sending us that stuff. Thanks for turning us on to Wildfish Cannery. Really looking forward to getting some more stuff from them, and future episodes having those be part of our food menu. So yeah, that's the best way you can eat. You feel like you're royalty right there. Smoked sea creatures. That's pretty damn good. So thanks again, John.
Unfortunately, my brother had to head home after lunch, but we had a really nice time out on the river, and none of us will forget that lunch anytime soon. I consider myself quite fortunate to be so close to my brother, and find it amazing that we love to do the same things and get to spend so much time together.
Hello and welcome back. Wanted to do an episode that was just, I don't know, a little bit more focused on cooking rather than fishing all the time. We're camped out on the Deschutes River here, just having a really, really nice time of just walked up the road from camp, and there's salmon out in the river. Yeah, you can't see them now, but salmon out in the river. It's amazing. Just scared up a turkey. Saw a bighorn sheep earlier. Just a cool way to kind of step away from camp and see some wildlife. But yeah, we're gonna cook up some food, and pretty excited. You might be able to hear it. There's some guys camped back here on the side of the river that are singing and having a great time, and good for them. Should be. You should be having a good time. You're out in nature. We lucked out. We lucked out with this weather, because as much as I've been complaining about it not raining, it started raining, and it was a good thing. It was a really good thing. So we had a nice wet drive out last night, but we hit it today. It was really beautiful weather. So yeah, it's supposed to get kind of cold tonight, but we're gonna have a nice fire, and we're gonna cook up some food on the fire. So stay tuned for that.
Using my spruce tip seasoning salt. Flip it over as best I can. We get enough of the surface exposed. Like nachos for an army of people. It's just the two of us. We're gonna have nachos for days. Yeah, I'm hungry too. It's actually good too. Looks pretty good. Woo-hoo. Damn. Critters on the bottom, but you know that's not the best part.
So. Okay, we have got pickled jalapenos from the garden. How do you think they turned out?
Probably great. Probably real zingy.
They're perfect. Oh my goodness, they're good. There's also a little carrot in them too. Oh my goodness, those are good.
Escabeche.
Yeah, there's no onion in it, so
Oh, that's right.
I mean it's escabeche like.
I love the carrots.
Then we have the Serrano hot sauce, which turned out quite delicious.
Okay.
Got a little bit of cherry tomato in there. Got a nice heat to it.
Ooh, yeah.
Aren't those
Oh,
good?
that's so good.
And then we got some black olives that we did not grow. But
Oh, yeah. I got all this, thank you. All right, that's it.
no. All this stuff I got.
I'm digging in. Well,
Dig in. Well, hold on.
I'll take a bite. Oh, the meat turned out really good.
Did it?
Mhm.
Where did we get that from?
Deck Family Farms
That's the good stuff.
down in Junction City.
Nice local.
Yeah,
That was a skirt steak, right?
skirt steak.
Going for it.
Yeah, it's a smaller. I mean, they're nachos. They have to have avocado, as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
That's my preference.
Okay.
All right,
Go like that.
I got a Greens Raff Cantina Especial.
I've got a Green
Mexican
Giraffes.
style lager.
Act on, they sleep.
All right.
Which was a collaboration with Ghost Town Brewing.
Cool. Cheers.
Cheers. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Who is this person? who do we have here with me?
Jen Stefanik.
Jen Stefanik. How do I know Jen Stefanik?
Well, we met in a long, far galaxy away ago.
Uh-huh. And then what happened?
And then many years later, we got married. And here we are.
Which was a pretty awesome day. And here we are. Well, we're going to eat on these nachos. These are really good. And listen to all the traffic go by as dudes trying to hunt down their steelhead dreams. We're going to just sit here and enjoy this. It's good. I'm just going to hand.
Go for it.
That deserves one more cheers. Campfire cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's it. I think we're going to wrap it up. End of episode 6. Campfire cooking. But so much more. We had an amazing lunch. Those were the best campfire nachos I've ever had. Big shout out to Jen for doing that, for cooking all that up. And it was a really, really fun way to use some of the ingredients that we've grown this year with the peppers and all that. And it turned out great. That Serrano hot sauce is so good. Also quite warm, so pretty spicy. But yeah, it's getting cold, so we're gonna get that fire going up, and we've had a really, really nice trip so far, and we're just gonna relax. And the weather seems to be behaving now. It's not raining so much, but as usual, please hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if that's something you feel like doing. It helps us out. Jen's been helping a lot behind the scenes, which is really, really nice. So it's hard to do all this stuff all by yourself. Yeah, we'll see you again next time. Thanks for coming along for the journey. Cheers.